Oh, God. Sorry. Hi, guys. Starting off with a sneeze tonight, apparently. Welcome back, everybody. I am Zargram Xanders, magician extraordinaire. I'm in my fall outfit right now. And I want to welcome you back to my studio. We are going to be doing Twitch Plays D&D tonight. This is an audience participation type of event, so it will depend on people actually making it to stream. Oh, I see we have Brown Wolf. Hey, dude. How's it going? I still only have one person so far, so maybe we should wait just a little bit more. But what we can do is just watch some videos, because I'm also having my dinner just next to me right now. Let's see here. What would be something cool that we could watch while we wait for people to shuffle in? Maybe something long that we can just, you know, react. Maybe this? This could be fun. Alright. So, I'm going to send this there. I'm going to say, open new window. Yeah, I don't want to dox myself. Switch account to, we'll just do this one. But yeah, I'm thinking we could just do a quick, do a react video while I'm having my dinner and stuff like that. And while we let people, trickle in. If the thing will load, hopefully. Uh-oh. Is it not going to load? That's weird. Why is it not... Oh, hello. Oh, now it goes. Okay. Anywho. I'm going to... No, I don't want that. I want... We'll go here. And while we wait for people to come on in and stuff like that, we're just going to watch this video about this guy camping. This should be nice. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to have my dinner while we just watch this when we wait for people to show up so we can get stuff. Transition. Boom. There we go.
Hey folks. Another camping episode. This time... Oh, it's heavy. I've bought a new tent. It's a British Army officer's World War II tent. It's really heavy. This is not a lightweight backpacking trip. As you can see, my bag's not packed very well.
Poor guy.
It's the first time I've used this tent. I'm looking forward to setting it up. Got a real mixture of gear. We are pretty much the beginning of autumn. It's going to be a lovely evening. There's some rain in the forecast too. Let's go camping. Oh.
Man, the poor guy's hauling so much weight.
I've never set this up before, so I've got no idea what I'm doing. There seems to be some poles here, but they're all still wrapped. That shows you I've not used it at all. There's some wood, nice wood pegs here, all made by the company that I bought it from. Okay. More wrapping. A male and a female end, so I'm guessing it's like a ferrule on a fishing rod. It just slots in there. Okay. That's the spike, which I think is going to go that way up to hold the canvas. I don't know yet. Just sticking the poles together as I go. I like the colour, like khaki colour. I'm going to face the entrance to the camera. No instructions, nothing. It's World War II British officers style tent, but made newer, like a modern one made from that style. I'm guessing that's the ridge pole, because there's little holes here, and I think these holes sit on top of, whoopsie, of the spikes. I'm totally guessing this. There's no instructions, but I think that should sit on a spike, yeah, like that. Oh.
Alright. You got... Hey, Brown, have you ever been camping?
Okay. I kind of need to push it that way more, because as I fold it up, I want the middle to be here. I have a feeling this bit's going to be really tough to keep it upright.
Well, maybe this guy can get it up.
So these spikes go through the kind of centre, the centre of the ridgepole is there of the door. So I'm just trying to get it all spiked up first through the holes of these rivets. Like that. And just hope that it all stays together as I lift it. Centre guy line. I got a feeling the tent as I lift it up, because it's got no triangular legs, it's just going to fall over again. So what I'm going to do is try and peg out the inside of the other side of the guy lines. I just wonder if it might help if I do them super tight to begin with.
I wonder if we got anyone else coming in. No, it's just us two so far. That's fine.
So I've kind of started it. There's probably guys out there that are watching my films who have these tents and know how to set them up. So for my first time doing this type of tent, it's tricky, but I think now I've got a rough, now it's staying upright, I think I can just keep adjusting each skyline, moving the pegs until I get it nice and tight. We'll see. This one, the view coming out.
You know, I've never pitched a tent of this type before.
Looking a bit better. So there are these smaller tent stakes that come with it. The bigger ones I've used for the guy lines, and these smaller ones I'm just going to use to peg the base of the wall of the tent down. I'm guessing that's what they're for.
Huh. This kind of tent uses lots and lots of stakes.
So this is the back of the tent, but it can also be made the front from the looks of it. It's got the same rope as the front does, it's just this one's been tied off. Really well, to be fair.
You know,
It's actually kind of stitched together.
it really is a credit to the modern style of tent, where you just have these like telescoping, not telescoping. You have these like poles that you run through loops in the in the tent itself to hold it up. That we now can look at older types of tents and realize just how much rope, how many stakes, and all these kind of things they really need in order to stay upright. I don't know. I guess we've been kind of spoiled by modern technology in some ways.
But I'm guessing it can be undone because there's these little tie-outs here which can hold the wall of the tent as you roll it up, like you would a modern tent, and that should hold there, and the same the other side, so you can get more airflow and have a back door and the front door.
Neat.
Is that now? Doors can open like that. You can roll them, tie them up.
I don't know. What do you think, Brown
And there
Wolf?
we have it.
Would you want to go camping in a tent like this? I think I might. I'd be willing to try it out. Though I do think it's kind of strange that there's no ground cloth. I find that a little bit odd, but I don't know. I mean, I've seen worse.
The tent, Harmony Officer's tent, is set up. It's really quite spacious inside. I'm a small guy, 5'7" and a bit.
Hey, that's how tall I am.
As I'm stood up, my head just touches
That's the same height as me.
the top of the pole. Benefits of being small. When I stand
Yeah,
here, you
I'm
can almost see
short.
that's where the ridge pole is. It just brushes my cap. Ideal. I can stand up in the tent.
Yeah, but
This is the inside of the tent. Just check. Everything feels pretty secure. Here's the two vents. One there. You can see outside to the woods. Beautiful view. One there. And then there's this kind of Hessian skirt, which I've got on the inside at the moment. I don't know if that's meant to go on the outside or the inside. I would have thought the inside, because it's Hessian. It's not great if it's wet. Normally a skirt on the tent can go on the outside and you can weigh it down with rocks and things to keep it secure.
yeah, that's
But this
weird.
one looks like it should go on the
He's
inside.
calling it Hessian, but I think it's kind of like burlap almost.
You guys will know who have your tents, but I'm just going to bring that skirt in. Getting its sticks up the way. This looks cosy, boys. Very cosy.
I'm not crazy about the lack of a ground
Toggle
cloth.
there. Not sure. Nothing on the other side. Not sure about that toggle and what that's meant to do,
Interesting.
to be honest. It doesn't lead anywhere. It kind of goes... Oh, it's there. Ah, okay. So here's the toggles from the outside. There. I'm guessing they're just to stake your door down.
Oh,
The back door. So 2 stakes there, so I'm going to try that.
I get you.
Yeah, no, it's not moving. So as this is a mixture of kind of old school gear and modern gear, this camp out, because I'm just testing the tent really, because I've got future plans for it. I'm just going to use one of the raised beds, the modern kind of one tigress ones, which I've used before, but it just makes life a bit more comfortable in there. It all kind of, this bed's all on like these elastic bungees, like that. And it's really easy to put together. I like it because it's simple and it's solid. But I just like the fact that all the parts don't fly away everywhere.
So he has secured his back door. He has pounded his wood into the ground, and he likes it secure and solid. Got it. Got it.
They also, if you struggle to put them up, they've got instructions in the bag itself, attached to the bag itself.
I guess he has this
Just
in
to
the
kind of give
bag.
you a hand if you do forget how to put it together. Sort of horizontal, well, vertical sections. These are the arms.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of like
Again,
the poles you
all
have for like, modern tents.
That's one. Two. Another small bag inside a bag. These are the legs. And then if you remember the old army cot beds where you used to have to get on those metal legs and bend them in and then pull the canvas over with your fingers, and it was so tight. This simple little invention is awesome. So at the end where the pole is, there's just a pull tab here to get your finger in and give you the pressure to be able to pull the material over the pole, and it makes life so much easier.
Oh, that's nice.
Then you just lay this over for now. These little legs then have this adjustable section here with these 2 pieces that you push in.
Okay.
It clicks into place, and that's how you get your tension. So you have to get it slack to begin with, so you put the leg facing closer in, and you do that on all the legs. Like that. Clip the other sides in. And then just to tighten them, you just clip this in there. Use the lever.
That's clever.
Use the lever. And it clicks, and it gives you the tension in the bed.
Nice. It's practically a drum.
Yes, it does.
that's what I forgot to launch. I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot to launch that fishing thing. Maybe it's a good thing I watched the camping video.
Just a lightweight sleeping pad. That's better. It was given to me by a guy at one of the shows this year, and it's a sleeping bag, but it's a really unique one. I have taken it out and had a look at it and stuff at home, but it's called a, I think this is pronounced right, a Grutzi bag.
Glutzy
bag.
Glutzy. I think. Yeah.
It's unique in the sense that it's actually a synthetic and wool mix, a mixture of synthetic material and wool.
Okay.
This is the summer version. Has a comfort range of 4 degrees Celsius. Limit is -1 degree Celsius, and the extreme is -17 degrees Celsius. So it's definitely more of a sort of summer bag, spring, summer, autumn. We are experiencing really mild temperatures at the moment. It's 16 degrees today. My favourite bit of this bag already is that there's this zip segment at the bottom of the base where your feet are with some mesh. And I don't know about you, but I get really sweaty feet at night.
Oh,
so
I know what
it's
he's
really
getting
nice
at,
to be able to have a breathable mesh section for your feet.
That's nice.
Which will also help with the bacteria inside of it and the
yeah, and
odour
help
that it
keep
will
your
give
feet
off over
dry.
time.
Yeah, you don't want that when you're
it really
hiking.
helps to prevent that. So it's nice and airy for your feet, and obviously in the colder months, if you want to zip it up, you can zip it up. But I do really like that, and I've not personally seen that before in a sleeping bag. Normally sleeping bags have it just straight down the side, but this, I've tried this out and it makes it so much easier getting in and out the bag. So it opens really well.
Oh, I get it.
Still keeps its shape. Let me take my shoes off.
Yeah, you don't want
it just means when you go to reach for your zip, sometimes you're having to faff around down the side to find it.
Yeah.
But it's right on the top of your bag, which is really easy to sort of find.
Yep.
The other thing is, and I know this is advertised on loads of sleeping bags, is the zips always get caught. And you know, a lot of sleeping bags are like anti-zip snag technology. This one just has a really simple like cotton baffle thing and a wide Y-shaped zip, which really genuinely does not snag as much as a normal bag does. I mean, look.
Nice.
How rare is that?
That is very
to get
rare.
that in a sleeping bag. I like that. So anyway, the rest is fairly normal.
Is it a mummy style?
You've
Or
got an
just...
outside pocket here on your chest for mobile phones and things like that.
Oh, that's
again,
cool.
It's attached to you, but it's sort of to the side. Just easy to get in and out rather than the pocket on the inside. There is a special pocket on the inside, which is just a Velcro one.
I toss and
Again,
turn a
for
lot when I
mobile
sleep,
phones,
so
got
I'd
all the
probably
washing details in there. And then it's
probably
got
end
your
up
kind of
sleeping
normal
on my phone if
baffle
I
here
put it
around
in a
the neck,
pocket.
and your adjustable hood, the mummy-shaped hood, which you get in sort of most sleeping bags. Lastly, let me just show you this final thing, because this is really cool. This bottom section of the sleeping bag, there's something inside, and there's a zip. And then out pops this mesh mosquito net, which I have never seen this before in a sleeping bag.
What?
And what you do is it's got a zip just here, and this zip attaches
That's crazy.
to this section just...
Actually, I love this idea. But I'm curious now, because if you need a mosquito net, that means it's probably a warm
and then
month.
You've got this tube
So,
that comes with it. There's two
how are you not
tubes
going to
already in,
overheat in your...
and
Oh,
that's so
the
it
mesh
can fold
bottom.
up. You just insert this other final tube. This basically raises the head net above your head, the mosquito net above your head. Don't
This is
get
great.
any
I love
bugs
this.
on you, which is super cool. There you go. Now you have a sleeping bag with a mosquito net.
It looks like
so you can sleep
it
out
looks
in
like the
style.
hat from Master of the Flying Guillotine.
Summer.
Kind of.
And not have any bugs bother you. That zip is so good. And then, this is the cool bit. You might look a bit strange, but it's not about looks, because
yeah, if it's odd, if it's dumb and it works, it's not dumb.
to have a mosquito net attached to a sleeping bag like this, I just think that's a really good addition. The fact that you don't have to have it on as well.
Yeah.
And I'm literally looking out above the trees now, up at the trees and through the leaves, And if it's still 16 degrees, so there are bugs around. I'm not going to use this tonight, though.
Dude, he's laying down bars. Up and through the trees and through the leaves, it's only 16 degrees. Dude's laying down bars. My God.
I don't really need it, but for sleeping out in the open or in a really buggy area, I think that's a really good invention.
Yeah, I agree.
Fair play.
Right?
To that,
I totally agree,
they're
Brown
called. I think it's Greasy. Fair play to them for diversifying there. Something that's been around for years. Put their own touch on it.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
that.
That's a good invention.
Anyway,
I just wonder if it
link to it in the
works.
description. I don't get any kickback or anything from it. The guy just gave it to me and said, "Give it a go. See what you think.
Yeah.
If you don't like it,
If you're a reviewer, people want you to review
it,
their stuff. So I get it. I get it.
Piece
Do we have anyone else? So I looks like it's still you and me, Brown Wolf. So I guess we'll watch for a bit longer, and we'll see if Ure and Tarth make it.
Sleeping bad case. Can't even talk. And there you go. The store's in there. One more feature which I do think is awesome is on the underside of it. It's got 3 of these grip sections, like rubbery bits, and they go all along the bottom of the base of it,
that is a good idea.
so that you don't skid off of your sleeping mat.
Yes,
on your sleeping
yes.
pad.
That is a problem. If you sleep with a sleeping bag, then one of the problems is that you can easily just roll off or move your sleeping bag off the sleeping mat, and that's just annoying. No one wants to do that.
And it stays there and grips rather than sliding off your paddle.
Love it. Love to see it. This is a good sleeping bag. I wonder how much it goes for.
Right, we need to get a fire going.
I sleep with a CPAP machine, so I probably couldn't go camping anyway.
Decided to chop some wood off camera, and I might go for like an upside down fire lay, which I've done before.
Probably get some rocks, buddy.
A little mini Dutch oven tonight, and so I want to keep this fire nice and hot, ideally.
Start with the teepee and go to log cabin format for your campfire.
Using a barbecue fire lighter for this one. No bushcraft, no pure bushcraft stuff. I've done this in my channel before, but essentially the fire burns from the top down, and it's a low maintenance fire. You really don't have to touch it once it's lit. And that's my plan, so I can go and gather some more firewood while this is kind of burning down. There we go. Build a little raft, set some twigs on it, and hopefully that's it.
I don't like that he doesn't have any rocks around the fire or anything to like act as a fire break. Maybe it's really wet there, but I don't like how easy it is for there to be a whole fire collapse or something.
Next to it.
I don't like the setup of this fire.
Before I put the trivet on later. Got some long pieces of ash here which I've found split up earlier that I'd done on a previous overnight. So I don't know why, but I want to try it this way. Like Indian teepee style, and see if that makes it any different.
Teepee style is a little bit different. You started to come with a log cabin, but whatever. It's
sort of never really done it.
He's already used a fire starter, so it doesn't make that much difference.
We'll see what happens.
And hell, he used a lighter, so.
See how it goes. There you go. 3 or 4 breaths. And have a pillow. Didn't really bring a peeler with me for these sweet potatoes.
I'm changing the stream
for now.
Category while we wait for people to show up.
I'm trying to keep as much of the potato as possible.
Because I don't want to, false advertise.
45 minutes later, so that's good.
Yeah. I don't like how close that fire is to the tent, and I do not like how it doesn't have a fire break around it.
Dutch oven, but it's getting there. But it is good enough for a cup of coffee.
Oh, I get it.
Like I said, its trivet's a bit big, but
you call it a trivet, huh?
it's you can still make it work. There's some heat to that fire now, so the ash that I split was a bit wet. Well, I say a bit wet. It had some moisture in it. It wasn't wet. And now I can feel that the heat has evaporated all that moisture out. So now the fire is actually properly going. Oh look, it's nearly boiling already, the kettle. As is my microphone.
I mean, the shot is nice, and it's always fun to watch fire, but I don't like how close it is to the tent. I don't like the lack of a fire break. I really don't. That bugs me. But whatever. I'm assuming he didn't start a wildfire.
Sweet potato and onion. We're just getting to dusk now, and that's 6 o'clock, 10 past 6. The clocks haven't changed yet, so
I didn't know that the daylight savings in Britain. That's interesting.
Dark at about 4. Bushcraft knives with a Scandi grind are so hard to cut vegetables. Normally I use my open L because it's thin.
Oh, that's a risky way to do it.
Butchers it a bit, but it's all going down the hatch. Haven't lit one of these in ages.
Oh, a hurricane lantern. I wonder.
My Viewer hand lantern. This has been a long time. Hopefully it still works. Yes, it does.
There's a whole video by Technology Connections that talks about how those lanterns work. It's very interesting. At least I think it is.
This is going to be a full meal. It's half an hour, 40 minutes. Right, spices. Straight from the wife's cupboard, so don't tell her. Bit of turmeric.
Really? You're going with turmeric for that? Okay.
Bit of cumin. Bit of coriander. Chucking a bit of mixed spice as well. And then, because I don't want that to dry out, I'm just going to add some chopped tomatoes. Just to give it a bit more of a sauce to kind of cook.
Do you know that tomatoes technically count as berries?
It's literally on the rim almost. There's enough room for it to bubble away. I know you shouldn't, people say, oh, you shouldn't use like rich acidic tomatoey sauces in a Dutch oven. But I've never had a problem as long as you clean it and rinse it out soon after. I've personally not had a problem with it.
People are gonna whine and complain about everything under the sun.
Sauce
so I don't know.
I've got my gloves, so I'm using my tripod sleeve on my arm.
That's a bad idea, buddy.
To move things and adjust things. Not the best, but
oh, I don't like this.
Oh, it does the job.
I don't like this.
Right, that's ready for the lid.
How are you going to remove the lid later?
Nice, there we go.
How are you going to remove the lid, buddy?
I'll just rotate the whole oven every 10 minutes or so it cooks evenly. Something I did forget was a bit of stock. Totally forgot.
I still don't like how close that is, but okay. I gotta admit, I have a soft spot for lanterns. I don't know why. It's a strange thing. Maybe it's a hyperfixation or something. I don't know.
What is that? Ah, it's still hot, steaming. Taking it off the fire. Just about see it there, but it's looking good. It's still piping hot because it's cast iron.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that he's holding it in his hand like that.
But it tastes brilliant. So to accompany that, by the way, I really like this.
Oh, it has little legs. I love it.
Dutch oven. I've actually got a smaller one than this, which is more for kind of puddings and raclette cheeses or.
I love that it has legs, so that's pretty cool.
Like that, but That is ideal for winter one-pot wonders. I'm really pleased with that. I guess now it's winter, it's more the time for those types of dishes. So I've got some sourdough bread to go with.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Is that focusing? Yeah, look at that. Sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread's nice.
This dish, because it just works.
It just
That's all I can
works.
say, it works.
Just like that Bethesda thing.
Load up the bread with a bit of that.
Oh yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, it's making me hungry all over again. Just watching this stuff.
So there's due to be rain. 36% chance now. I can just about hear it. Light rain. Then it's going up to 58% at 10 o'clock tonight. Then it's going up to 81% and then 86% at midnight, all the way through till 5 in the morning. That is going to test this tent.
No
In
kidding.
fact, beyond 5 in the morning, that's just like the next day's weather. I'm looking forward to. I'm really giving it a baptism of fire, this tent.
More like baptism of water. But I gotta admit, I think I've heard that with canvas tents, when it's raining, don't touch the roof or the walls, because otherwise you will start to let water through. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true.
But it's canvas, so I figure it's going to hold up pretty well in the rain. Don't know if you can hear that deer. Monkjack. It's like a bark.
That's interesting.
Got quite a few monkjack in this woodland.
Mon-
Just had the tawny owls going as well. It was lovely. It's like the epitome of a British woodland, deciduous woodland. At dusk, is that a muntjac and some tawny owls.
So he's gonna have long sleeves and everything like that at night inside the. Oh, hey, Yuri, welcome. How you doing? Welcome on in. I was just having some dinner, watching a camping video, that sort of thing. And no, it's not a first-person shooter video. Yeah, we were just doing that, waiting for some players. So, Yuri, are you here, or do you still need to get settled in?
It's so still tonight.
You're here? Okay,
literally-
well, we might as well get started then. Alright. Transition, please, to this. Yep, here we go. Alright, I'm going to put us on this scene while I get everything else set up. To be honest, I wasn't entirely sure that we would have, we'd have quorum tonight, or we'd have enough people. So, I'm glad you guys are here. Meanwhile, let me actually get everything booted up and everything. Let me think a second here. Okay. I go to this. I go to that. Right. We open that PSD, and we open that too. Cool. Yeah, I remember what happened last time. That's strange. Why is it doing that? There it is. Okay. Alright, so there's that. Oh, that's right, there's the poll. The very thing that makes it Twitch Plays D&D. Where is it? Where's this tab? It's supposed to be here. Oh, there it is. Here's the dice roller. I'm gonna say move to new window, yes please, and take this. I keep my stream elements open just in case I gotta go over to it for whatever reason. Then I'm gonna go over to the poll thing. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Alright. Boop. And alright. So, just in case anyone who's watching this VOD wants to know, how this works is pretty simple. You control Peepo, as you go through your adventures. This little thing here, this layer, this is Peepo. We call him Chat, spelled with a T, as you can see with the character sheet. You have some pretty simple abilities and whatever, but most of the time, how this works is you vote on a number of choices that I'll present to the group, and that decides what you guys do. I handle the rolling and all that jazz. So, pretty simple stuff. Let me just see how this is doing. Okay, I'm going to start you off back at max for all this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Well, no, I don't need this here. I need... Where is that? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So, alright. The way the voting here works is you type in a number that corresponds to the choice. I'll put in a little sample poll here. Favorite animal. We'll say cat, dog, shark, tiger, wolf. Alright. And then what you do is you type in the number that corresponds to the choice you want, and around every 2 minutes or so is when I close the poll, because otherwise, we take forever waiting. And, yeah, that's pretty much how we do that. Alright. So, let's get started. The last time we did this, you guys fought a lake monster, and you did it with explosives. And you had the help of a local person named Pato McBrien to help you fight the lake monster. This time, you're in this town, of course, still. And because previously, you guys had escaped a hellscape. So you're staying in the town. I'm going to say it's about daytime. Why not? It would be a bit strange to start it. Alright. We're going to say it's about... Quest is here. We're going to say it's about 9 a.m. And we're going to say cloudy. Cloudy. There we go. Alright. So... You are in this town, and you wake up the next morning after having saved it from a lake monster. You're still a little bit hungover from the celebrations from slaying the monster, but you're feeling okay. From here, you can make a decision about what you want to do with yourself. So here we go. We're going to finish that old poll, and we're going to do, what do you do? Look around town for any quests to do. Go to the pub and eat. Mingle with the people and bask in their hero worship. Maybe. Or go back to the inn and go back to sleep. Alright. Vote now what you want to do. Yuri votes mingle with the people and bask in their hero worship. Oh, Yuri, you're such a troll. Brown Wolf, we need you to vote too. Brown Wolf, where you at? Only half the time am I a troll. Yeah? Well, that's still a lot of the time. I didn't deny it. So Brown Wolf... Oh, okay. Alright. Brown Wolf is backing up that. Alright. You have chosen to mingle with the people and bask in their hero worship. Maybe. Oh, man. Okay. You go to the village square. And it's there that you come across a group of people who are all around some carts and stalls. And they're like trading vegetables firewood, stuff like that. It's like a town bazaar. They notice you, and some people come up to you saying, "Hey, you're the guy that killed the lake monster," and you so graciously say, "Oh." And you go so graciously introduce you saying, "Oh, who, me?" And they're like, "Yeah, you." You're like, "Oh, but I didn't do much." And you're doing all this really cheesy kind of, vainglorious stuff about boasting, saying, "Oh, we just used some blastings. I guess I was pretty great, wasn't I?" As all these people start gathering around, and they start realizing, "Oh, you're deliberately mingling," and and one person comes up to you and says, Actually, if you're really so strong and brave, you could be up for a really hard task and slay the dragon of Foggy Mountain." And the other's like, "Oh yeah, if you could take out that guy, you'd be like a total legend." Everyone starts like saying, "Yeah, you should get rid of that dragon of Foggy Mountain." So you are left with a choice. The townsfolk are pressuring you to try and slay the dragon of Foggy Mountain. What do you do? Accept, decline, fake accept, and skip town. Break down crying and chicken out. Or 5, run away. Okay, so you have 5 choices, chat. You can do one of 5 things. You can accept the quest, you can decline the quest, you can fake accept and skip town, you can break down crying and chicken out, or you can run away. What's it gonna be? Okay, we have one. Okay. Yuri's voting 1, so Yuri's voting to accept. What do you do, Brown Wolf? How about you? Okay, we have consensus. You have decided to accept the quest to slay the dragon of Foggy Mountain. Alright. I shall update your quest. Alright. You valiantly say to the townsfolk, "But of course I shall slay the dragon of Foggy Mountain. What do you take me for? Some kind of coward? Ha ha ha. Now where is Foggy Mountain?" One of the townsfolk asks you to get your map out, which you do. They give you the directions, and you thank them, and then you ask them, "Okay, so what's the deal with this dragon?" They say, "Oh, the dragon of Foggy Mountain is a massive worm. It has huge claws, huge teeth, massive wings. Oh, it's about the size of a small glade. It's absolutely huge. It must be at least 100 yards. Sorry, it's 100 feet. Nose to the end of its tail. It's absolutely huge." And you're realizing, oh boy, this might be harder than I thought. So, you start realizing that everyone's trying to... that you very could easily be going to your death if you decide to just kick the door down and square up with this dragon. You ask what the dragon has done. The townsfolk tell you that the dragon is known for ambushing caravans and all kinds of stuff and just hoarding people's stuff in its mountain and ransoming it back to people. You ask what kind of dragon it is. They say it is a kind of odd dragon. It's a purple dragon, which you have never fought before. But you're like, okay, so what's its weakness? And the townsfolk are like, well, if we knew that, we wouldn't need you, would we? And you're like, ah, crap. So you now have several choices to make. Okay, what do you do now? Try to research the crap out of this dragon. Beeline it to Foggy Mountain. cancel the quest and run away. Get a beer. Okay, so alright. You can vote one of four things. One is to try and do the research the crap out of this dragon, to try to understand more about it. 2 is to beeline it to the Foggy Mountain. 3 is to cancel the quest and run away. 4 is get a beer. Because this is a lot of thinking to be doing sober. That's the perspective of number 4, at least. So it's the alcoholic choice. Because, like, it's like 9 a.m., so... God damn it, you're right. Brown Wolf, what do you vote for? How did I know Yuri would vote for that? What do you vote for, Brown Wolf? Wolf, you still there? You got about a minute left. Wolf, you still with us? You alive, buddy? Oh, I forgot to change the topic. Whoops. Boom, boom. Right. There. There we go. That's what I want to see. Brown Wolf agrees with Yuri. Okay, whatever. If you say so. You decide, screw it, I have no idea what to do about this thing, and you decide to go to the pub. You go to a nearby pub, and you sit down and have a beer, and I'm gonna roll to see if you catch a break or not. You're sitting at the bar drinking a beer, and you're like, how the hell am I gonna kill this dragon? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. The barkeep looks at you and says, hey, yeah, you're the guy that killed the lake monster. And, oh, wait, why am I eyes? Oh, because I had glasses on. Anyway, the barkeep comes up to you. Actually, I'm going to draw the barkeep. So, just a second. How about... Yeah, why don't we make him like a Latin guy? Why not? That'd be cool. Alright, so just a second. There it is. And let's give him a... How about a purple shirt? Why not? Why not? We'll make him a little bit portly. And this guy will be our barkeeper. Ah, whoops. That's the wrong color. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Merge layers. Yes. Alright, this is Edward, or Ed, the barkeep. Ed comes up to you at the bar, and he's like, bup, 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 bup. So I heard from people just coming in that you're planning to try and slay the dragon of Foggy Mountain. How do you plan to do that? And you're like, I have no clue. That's why I'm getting a beer. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Ed laughs and is like, okay, yeah, fair enough. I might have some information that's interesting to you. But if you're I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, because I need an adventurer to do something for me. Now, here's what we can do. So, finish poll. Okay. So, the barkeep might have information about the dragon, but they want you to do them a favor first. What do? Agree. Try and agree. Decline. Jump on the bar and do a happy dance. And cast a spell. So, what do you vote, chat? 1 is agree, 2 is decline, 3 is jump on the bar, do a happy dance, and 4 is cast a spell. Alright, we have 1 vote, and Brown Wolf comes... Okay, there it is. That didn't take long at all. You agree to do it, and the barkeep says, okay, so here's the problem with the dragon. The dragon keeps intercepting a bunch of shipments in this kingdom, and it's very annoying, because he will give them back, but he ransoms them back. And we're all really, really tired of that, because it's just so annoying. And you're like, okay, so what do you need me to do? And he says, I need you to smuggle some goods past the dragon down the road. If you can bring me 2 crates of beer, or sorry, 2 kegs of beer, and not have them be abducted by the dragon or their forces, then I'll give you the information you need. You start getting skeptical, and you ask, wait a minute. Why do you have information about the dragon? The barkeep says, well, let's just say I have lots of connections. Now, do you want the information or not? So, you have agreed to do the favor, and you're like, okay, fine. So, you bid farewell to the barkeep, and you go to, you go out into the wilderness. So, the penta houses are gone. We're going to take the road here. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it a dirt road. Something like that. Why not? There we go. All right. You are going down the dirt road, and you're going to a nearby town where there's a brewery. Because there's a lot of... They guess you are a double agent for the dragon. Well, maybe. You don't know. But you need leads, is what you need. You need leads. So you're going through you're going through these areas, and you see a bunch of wheat fields. And you realize, okay, you must be getting close to the town where there's a brewery, where you could probably get some barrels. As you're going down the road, you see some guys standing next to a makeshift wooden gate on the road. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to say this. Boom, boom. We're going to take this. So we're going to say it's like one of those gates where you have, it has that, and it has this. So it's like a post in the ground that you rotate, and it has like a little bit of a trestle. So it would be enough to block a cart and kind of mess it up. And there are some bandits there, and they're wearing some dark gray armor. And it looks like decent armor. So I'm going to do one of these bad boys, and then I'm going to come down here and do one of these. Now, these guys are look pretty heavily armored, so they might be trouble. Oh, let me put a little thing right here. Boom. Boom. And I'm going to give them, like, pink eyes that glow in the thing. All right, so these are some of the... we're going to say this? Dragon thugs. Now, these guys are behind the barricade. And they see you coming and they say, stop, are you hauling anything? By order of the dragon, you have to turn over 50% of your goods if you're going to pass through here. What do you do? So, here's what we're going to do. Okay, so, there is a shakedown checkpoint on the road manned by some of the dragon's thugs. What do you do? Or, sorry. They are trying to shake you down for half of whatever... Now, bear in mind, you don't have the beer yet. You haven't gotten to the village or the town where the brewery is. This is on the way there, okay? Okay. Whatever cargo you haul. What do you do? Explain that you have no cargo Try to distract them and run away. Cast a spell. Attack. And, try sweet talking / seducing them. Okay. You have 5 options ahead of you. I give them... Taunt them. I give half my fuck them to them. Alright, okay. Which... Yuri is voting to cast a spell. Okay. Brown Wolf is agreeing with Tarth. Or, sorry, not with Tarth. With Yuri. My bad. Alright, so I guess that's... Do we have anyone else here? No, it's just the 3 of us tonight. Okay, that's fine. Alright. I would give them hell. So Brown Wolf would, you probably start a fight with the 2 guards trying to shake you down for some of your goods. Alright. Now, granted, bear in mind, you chose to cast a spell, by the way. Bear in mind, you don't have the beer with you yet. You haven't gotten it yet. So, you cast some magic, we're gonna say you cast a Charm Person spell. And I'm gonna roll to see if you do well. So we're rolling, starting, and stop. Okay, so the result is 11 plus your magic, 6. So that's a 17. They got to beat that, and they're just thugs, so they're not going to have much of magic defense. 2! And what's the other guy? 7. Yeah, no. 2 plus 1, 7 plus 1. No. You easily charm them and say, hey, buddy, guys, come on. I'm just a simple guy trying to make his way in the world. And I'm just trying to go from one place, and I'm trying to just get through this road, man. No, there's no reason to be, all uptight, okay? And they're like, oh, you know what? You're right, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. You're right. Look, this dragon has a hold over a lot of us, okay? So for some of us, it's like the only way we can make any money. And for others, it's like the dragon has like some of our people hostage. So we have no choice but to serve them. Like, we don't actually hate anybody. We don't really want to kill anybody, but we gotta do what we gotta do, okay? Look, it's nothing personal, kid. It's business. But we understand that, yeah, there are just people going through here. And look, if you don't even have any cargo, we don't even care. So don't even trip, buddy. You can come on through. The dragon thugs are gonna let you through now with the Charm Person spell, because you were able to sweet talk and charm at the same time. The dragon thugs are letting you through for free this time. Do you continue? What do you? I'll say, what do you do? What do you do? Pump them for information. Continue your journey. Cast another spell. Attack. Run back the way you came. Alright. What's it gonna be, guys? What's it gonna be? Number 1 is to pump them for information. Try and keep them talking. Try and see what else you can learn about them. And learn about the dragon. 2 is continue your journey. 3 is cast another spell. 4 is attack! And 5 is run back the way you came. What's it gonna be? It's time to rise up! Revolution! Yeah! Alright. Start rebellion forces up with these fellows. Alright, well, hey, vote how you feel. Vote your conscience, guys. Vote your conscience. Vote what you want to do. We could probably use some background music. Oh, wait, we don't use background music now because... No, we're able to make it work. Hang on. Or are we not supposed to use music? I forget. I can't... editor, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. I can't remember if we're supposed to use music or not. I think we're not. I think... yeah. Anyway, yeah, Yuri is voting for 1. Brown Wolf, what do you want to do? Brown Wolf is backing up Yuri. Okay. So be it. You keep them talking, because you realize this might be a better way for you to understand more about this dragon than any other way. So you say, oh man. So you go to them like, man, that's tough. I'm sorry to hear that they got some of your families. And so that's messed up, man. That's messed up. And like, I know, right? I mean, obviously, we have to do what we gotta do. And if we were to ever try and strike against the dragon, we'd just get killed right away. And like, oh, gee, yeah, of course, like, it's a huge dragon. How could anyone stand against that thing? And the other one's like, I know, right? It's this dragon is huge. The scales are absolutely thick. It's got these huge claws. It's a very scary dragon, man. Very scary dragon. I mean, I think the only thing you could ever do to get rid of this dragon, and the other dragon thug is like, what are you thinking? Like, maybe, one's like, yeah, I guess. And you're like, wait, what are you guys talking about? And he's like, well, oh, whoops, wrong one. Whoops. Well, there is this old sword called Dragon Slayer. It's supposedly at the bottom of a lake somewhere, but no one has seen that thing in ages. A sword like that would probably really mess up the dragon if you were ever to have it. And the other one's like, yeah, but no one knows which lake, or even if it's even still there. So, but like, yeah, I mean, I know there's like a town with a lake somewhat, like back the way you came, but who even knows if it's even in that lake? Yeah, someone would have to go down in there and check. I mean, that's gonna get all wet and nasty. No one wants to do that. Yep, so we'll just have to keep doing what we're doing. Doesn't that just suck? Absolutely. So, you have gained some information. Now, from that, you can choose to do one of two things. Okay. You gained more info. What do you do now? Continue to the brewery town. Go back to the lake town. Do a silly dance, cast a spell. So, alright. Well, what is it, Yuri? 3, do a silly... God damn it, Yuri. God damn it. And Brown Wolf just backs... Okay, fine. Fine. You start breaking it down. I'm going to do a skill check. Here, rolling, starting, and... Boop. Ow! You do actually plus 7. So you start breaking it down. And the thugs are like, what are you doing, man? Yeah, I thought you were trying to go somewhere. Dude, are you okay? Dude, maybe this guy's crazy. Maybe we should, like, be careful of this guy. This is weird. So now the dragon thugs are kind of scared of you. And they seem to want to avoid touching you or getting close to you. You have made the... I was going to do a dance sometime this session. Yeah, you have succeeded in charming the thugs and in making them kind of uncomfortable around you. So you're doing this... So now they think you're... Now they're just like... Now the bad guys are creeped out by you. So I'm going to just say that you continue on. I'm just going to hazard a guess and say that you continue on your journey to the next town, leaving the thugs and their checkpoint behind. Because you did vote to do that quest after all. So you make it to the next town, and you make it to a big old stone brewery. We're going to say it's like this, and then we're going to put a little triangle, or a little triangle on top. We'll make it a blue shingle, kind of like one of those. Let's do that like that, yeah. Aye. What the heck? It's not supposed to do that. Anyway, alright. Goes there. Goes there. Boom. Alright. You make it to the brewery in the excuse me, in the next town. Why is it always the last color? That's so strange. You make it to the brewery, and you meet with the brewmaster, and you pick up the order because you have like a receipt from the barkeep who's trying to order it, and the brewer's like, "Well, good luck getting it to the town. I don't know how you're gonna do this." But you're like, "I got away." So you got 2 barrels of beer with you. You pick them up, and you have an option about how to transport them. Okay, we're gonna vote on this too. All right. Okay, you have. Wait. You now have 2 50-gallon barrels of beer to transport back to the barkeep. How do you do so? Option 1 will be carry them on your shoulders like a Giga Chad and damn the consequences. Roll them there. Find a cart and horse. Cast a spell. So, what are you gonna do? Our intimidation factor. Creep the enemies out with our sick dance moves. You're such a gremlin. I love you. Oh, you're gonna cast a spell. Okay. Brown Wolf, what do you think? Brown Wolf, what do you think? I am a responsible gremlin. Brown Wolf is backing up Yuri again. Okay, why not? Why not? So, you cast a spell. You cast Enlarge Reduce on the barrels. It takes you down to, I'm going to say 5 magic points. But you now take the 2 barrels. So actually, I should probably actually make the barrels. My bad. Sorry, guys. They gotta be like wood color. So we'll take one of these. Mana potion. Yes, of course. Okay, I'll roll for it. Hang on. Roll 1d6. You roll 4, so you get 4 MP back from doing that. So you're up to 9. Alright. Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, yeah. Oh, you mean that was Brown Wolf saying that. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna take like one of these, and we'll say these are the barrels. So I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna make a little little bands that go across them. No, not like that. Like that. Yes, please. And we're gonna say create clipping mask. Bam. There's a, and we say merge layers. Why not? Beer barrel. So you got 2 of these 50-gallon barrels, and you cast reduce on them to make them really tiny. So, okay, so tiny that they fit in your pockets. So now you have 2 beer barrels. I'm going to make them, like, you know, kind of transparent just to symbolize that they're in your inventory. So they're going to be up here. Right. So now you're headed back. Now you can do, you have a choice of which route you wish to take. Okay. It's time to make the delivery. What kind of route do you take? Follow the road through the checkpoint again. Take the long route through the countryside and try to sneak back. Hide in an existing caravan if possible. Run a literal straight line across the country and the road. Scream as fast as possible. Okay. So, what you gonna do? You have 4 choices. One is follow the Giga Chat time. Well, you don't need to what? What the hell, guys? Come on. Okay, it doesn't make any sense, but here, hang on a second. Transform. Boop, boop. Ugh. It doesn't quite work in that direction, does it? Whatever. All right, you start running like crazy, and you run cross country across all these things. You can make a literal beeline through there. And I'm gonna roll for the guards. 15 and 3. Okay, so here's what happens as you're beelining it across there, and the 2 guards from before see you. They're like, "Hey, that guy's running. That's kind of suspicious." And says, "Dude, be careful. That's the guy who was dancing before. Also, he doesn't even have anything on him. So there's no point." Yeah, remember, he's kind of crazy, so there's no point in stopping him anyway. And we might catch something if we touch him. And the other guy's like, "Ah, shit, you're right. Yeah, I don't want to get near that guy. I sort of dancing for no reason. That's just weird." I know, right? And in times like this, what kind of creep does that? Yeah, they're just talking shit about you because they think, oh, we could stop him, but he's not carrying anything. He's just running. So, who cares? So, yeah, they're not paid enough to actually stop you because you're not actually hauling anything. Well, you are hauling something, but they don't know that. So, congratulations, your stupid plan actually worked. Round of applause. I'm putting this back the other way because it looks creepy this way. Oh, that looks so much better. Why does that look better? I don't understand. Anyway, where are the houses? Where are the pentahouses? Oh, there they are. Boom, boom, boom. You make it back to the town from before, and you meet... Where's the guy? Not the gingerbread demon. No, not that guy. Ed the barkeep. You meet up with Ed the barkeep and the guy with the red shirt, or Pato McBrien. And you're at the bar now, and you meet with both of them. The barkeep's like, "Hey, you got the stuff?" At which point, you produce the beer barrels from your pockets. And he's like, "Those are so small. Oh, did they rip me off?" And you're like, "No, wait for it." And you bring them back to the order, and he's like, "Whoa!" And the barkeep's like, "Oh, that's so cool. I had no idea you could even do that." Patrick McBride's like, "You really are the chosen one. You brought us beer in a beer drought." Oh! He hugs and kisses the barrels. However, there is a problem. You have burned up a lot of stamina running back to this town. So you're at 4 out of 17 stamina points. But you have succeeded. And the barkeep's like, okay. You made good on your end of the bargain. Meet me tonight at after sunset around, like, say, 10 p.m. Meet me at behind my store. Or meet me in the woods behind my store. I'll tell you what I know, okay? But not here. So, with that, Pat McBrien, the barkeep takes that, and we're going to change to night. Now we're going to say it's about 10:03 p.m. We're going to say it's foggy tonight. Okay, wearing a cloak, Ed comes back. That's behind. Oh, whoops! That's the wrong one. Ed comes back and says, "All right, buddy. Okay. Were you followed?" You say no because you're pretty sure you weren't followed. And Ed seems very shaken and worried, but he's like, "Okay. Here's what I know. I happen to know that there is a magic sword at the bottom of the lake in our very town. And now, most people think that it could be in this town, but they don't really know it. I know where it is. And I'll tell you that I know because one time I was fishing before the lake monster woke up before you had to go kill it. I was fishing. I tugged on it and I reeled it up and I realized what it was. But as I did, the line snapped and it fell back to the bottom. It's still down there, but I know I can take you to where it is, but I'm not going down there with you. It's up to you, man. You ask him to mark it on the map, and he's like, sure. So he marks it on your map, and he's like, okay, that's... Oh, whoa. There we go. And it's like, okay, I've given you the information. It's at the bottom of the lake around there. The next move is yours, man. The next move is yours. I could take you there, but I'm not feeling this, man. I'm not feeling this. I'm already taking a big risk by doing this, okay? So this is on you, okay? You got to be the one to actually go get the thing. I can't risk myself any more than this. Bye. So Ed tells you all about where this sword may lie. So now it's a matter of actually getting there. All right. Now, do I still have that? Yes, I do. All right. Boom. No. I'm going to get rid of the houses. So here's the next challenge for you guys. We're going to say you go to the lake's front. There we go. And we're going to say this. Yeah. You go to the lake's shore. And now you follow the directions on your map. But now it's at the bottom of the lake. So the dragon-killing sword is at the bottom of the lake. How do you retrieve it? Go swimming and dive down to look for it. Costs SP. Cast a spell. Costs MP, which you don't have much of. Try row a boat or ask for a friend's boat and try fishing for it. Sit down and think. So those are your options, guys. You can go swimming and try diving down to the bottom of the lake to go get it. You can cast a spell, which costs MP, but you have you decided to run back to this town, so you're low on SP and you're low on MP. So, what are you gonna do, guys? What are you gonna do? Ow. Okay. I think I know what you're gonna do now. Oh, whoops, wrong one. You roll a 5. You get 5 stamina points back. You're back up to 9. Alright. So, Yuri is voting for number 3. Ask for a friend's boat and try fishing for it. Well, it makes sense to me. Alright, and you know who to bother about this. So you go to Pato McBrien's house, and you bang on his door in the dead of night. And where did I put that guy? Where is he? He's around here somewhere. Oh, here he is. And Pato McBrien stumbles out the front door. He's like, what do you want? Oh, it's you, Jack. What do you want? He is sloshed. You can tell he got really slizzard by drinking beer after you made that delivery of like 2 50-gallon barrels of beer. You ask him in his drunken state if you can borrow his rowboat. He's like, sure, buddy. Anything for you, man. And he waddles back inside. And you see the boat is on a dock, and he hands you the keys, and he just waddles back inside and says, bring it back with a full tank of gas. So, yeah, bring the rowboat back with a full tank of gas, yeah. And you're like, you don't even know what he means by that, and he doesn't know what that means. Hey, Spiper. Welcome. Good to see you again, buddy. So, here's what you missed. So, okay. Chat was basking on its success of killing the lake monster, and everyone asked him to kill the dragon of Foggy Mountain. And because the dragon is like taking 50% taxes by shaking down people or having their minions shake down people on the roads. And everyone's really tired of this. So you had to smuggle 100 gallons of beer back to this town, and you did so by shrinking down the barrels to pocket size so you could just run back to town. And you talk to your friend, Pato McBrien, and he's willing to let you borrow his boat. But he's really drunk right now, so you're going to have to do this alone. So you do that, and you see a fishing rod that belongs to him next to it, and you take that too. And you go out onto the lake. So let me see if I can, here we go. And where is that? There it is. Okay. So you row out onto the lake, onto a boat. And now you gotta fish for the dragon-slaying sword that you've been told about in secret that could be down here. Alright. Where did I put the thing? Here it is. Alright, we're gonna roll your skill check now. Alright, rolling for fishing. Rolling and boop, 9 plus skill, 7. That is 16 total. You are fishing around, but you only catch a small little bass. You throw it back into the end, and you try again. You lost some stamina doing that, because you had to fight the fish. So we're going to try again. Rolling, and boop, 3. You catch a little minnow. You go down another stamina point. You try again. Rolling, and boop. Nope. You go down another stamina point. Trying to get this thing. Try again, and boom! Nat 20, baby! Nat 20! I wonder how flammable a shrunken gallon of beer is. Oh, Spiper. Maybe it's a good thing you came in late today, otherwise you might have turned those things into grenades. Oh my god. Wait, the minute you use physics in D&D, the game falls apart. But, anywho. Okay, so we're going to finish that poll. So, I keep forgetting to turn that off. So, you actually manage to go there, and after fishing up a few fish, you manage to get the sword. So, you hook it, and the reason you're able to hook it is because, of all things, here's what I'm going to do. It's a big, shiny golden sword with a ring on the bottom. So, here's the sword. Boom. And I'm going to say, yeah, like this. Wait, no. Let's do it like this. Boom. 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 Crap, I messed up. It has like this blade that almost seems like bronzed or golden. It's strange. And it has a lovely red, handle. And it doesn't even seem like this thing was bothered in the least by being at the bottom of a lake, which implies that it's magical. It has a ring-shaped pommel. That's hollow in the middle. But you get the dragon-slaying sword. I'm going to give it a little fuller just for my own compulsion. Boop. Like an actual sword. There you go. So you get the dragon-slaying sword. You row back to town. Hey, sorry. You row back to town. But here's the thing. As you row in, you get the feeling you're being watched. You can't quite tell what the problem is, but you just get this feeling that you're being watched somehow, and it's bugging you. It's really bugging you. You look around, but you don't see anything. Okay. You get, and we're going to do a poll. The bad feeling that you are being watched. What do you do? Rush to cover. Cast a spell. Try taunting them. Ignore it. Alright, guys, you get 4 choices on the board. Number 1 is rush to cover. Rush to find someplace to hide. And number 2 is cast a spell. And number 3 is try taunting them, whoever it is. And number 4 is just ignore it. All right, we have a difference of opinion here. One person's voting for cast a spell, and the other person's voting to rush to cover. Brown Wolf, you're gonna have to break the tie, buddy. What's it gonna be? Okay. So, I'm gonna roll something. Oh. You rush to cover. Pew! And you hide behind some, actually, we'll say some barrels. And we're gonna make these just a little bit bigger so you can actually, yeah. You hide some nearby some barrels near the dock. And we're gonna put these behind you. And you notice that there is a cloaked figure looking through an alley. And as you ran, they seem to approach you. But they seem to be still observing from afar. And then as you look, I'm going to do a perception, I'm going to do a skill check to see if you can see him in the nighttime. You can't. But they notice then, they notice that you notice them, and they run away. Do you chase them, yes or no? Finish poll. Do you chase the spy, yes or no? Option 1 is yes. Option 2 is no. Vote now, guys. Oh, we already have consensus. Okay. You guys have already decided to... Okay, all right. No problem. I can work with this. So you you start chasing the spy, and I'm going to see if you actually are able to run them down. So we're going to roll. Rolling in 3, 2, 1, start and stop. Ooh, how do they roll? They roll a 17. I'm sorry, but they get away. You chase them through the alleys of the town, but they're able to escape you. I'm sorry, guys. That's just how the dice fell. The next day, whoops. It's about 6 a.m. and it's sunny. You notice that, but there's a problem as you wake up the next morning. You're in the inn and tavern as you wake up. And you hear the clinking of lots of armor outside. You look out the window to find lots and lots of the thugs of the dragon are here now. And they are they are walking into town. And they start opening doors and pulling people out. So here we go. I'm going to take these guys and then do this. Do this. Like, there is at least, 24 of these guys who are just turning this place upside down and are turning up the place, and they're looking for, apparently they're looking for you. They're saying, where is the green-skinned adventurer? Where are they? The dragon demands their head. So, what do you do now? I'm trying to show our terrifying dance moves. Okay. The dragon's thugs are searching the town aggressively for you. What do you do? Try and escape out the window of the tavern into the forest. Of the inn, sorry. And into the forest. Take on all 24 of these thugs at once. Try sneaking out the front door. Hide in the cellar. Cast a spell. All right, and since it's a new day, you are refreshed, so you're back up to max on your whoops, on your Oh wait, no, that's 16. There you go. You're back up to full. So here's the new pull. These guards, they want your head. They want you dead. So and you think if you take on all 24 of them, I mean, you can try to do that if you really want to. I don't suggest doing that, but you can try. Vote now. What's it going to be, chat? Yuri has voted for 1. Spiper, Brown Wolf, what do you guys think we should do? What do you guys think? Okay, Spiper thinks we should cast a spell. Okay. I think I know where Spiper's train of thought might be going here on this. I think I understand what he might be getting at. Okay. Brown Wolf, you're gonna have to break the tie, buddy. What do you think? Should we just try escaping the normal way, or should we cast a spell and use magic to our advantage in the situation? Brown Wolf is going with Spiper this time. Okay. So, this time, you cast a fair amount of your magic points. 8 of them, actually. And you cast invisibility on yourself. You cast invisibility on yourself, and I'm going to see if I can put a little thing on you. Let's see here. What would be a good color overlay? Maybe let's make it like that, and then we're going to make your yourself like 50% transparent. Yeah, like that. All right, you and this. Okay, so you make some do some magic as the guards are busting in. You sneak downstairs as the guards are starting to kick the door in, and you slip out the back door. And you start taking the back alleys around here as the guards are saying, "Where are they? Where are they? Where is the adventurer?" They're shouting. They're being bigoted. And you realize that there is a leader among them. That among all these thugs, there is someone wearing purple armor. And the thugs all part like around this person. Like that, you can see that they all venerate this person a lot. And I'm going to make a copy of this person, of this little meeple people thing I'm doing here. We're going to take this guy. He's going to be extra special. And we're going to say, actually no, color overlay. Let's make it purple. Yeah, and this person's kind of big. This person comes in and says, "Listen, chat." They are shouting "If you surrender now, we will spare the people of this village. If not, then I shall lay waste to it. The choice is yours, chat. Do you sacrifice all the innocent people? Or do you sacrifice yourself? What's it going to be?" They don't know where you are, but they're calling you out. Okay. Some big leader dude is calling you out. To either sacrifice yourself or to sacrifice the town's folk. What do you do? Okay. Surprise attack them with the dragon killing sword. Sneak away from the town. Try to negotiate. Cast another spell. Start playing invisible pranks on the guards. God, I already know you guys are going to do that instead of the actual speedrun strat for this. Alright, what's it going to be, guys? You're invisible right now, so you know, you're in a great position to use the sword if you want to. Sword up the butt. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Brown Wolf agrees. I guess that's a majority sniper, but yeah. Okay, you're gonna try and sneak attack the dude in purple. It's the purple guy. Was that the bite of 87? The lore. All right. Looks like we got a consensus, or we have a majority vote. Ninja style. All right, you're gonna roll a stealth check to see, or you're gonna roll a skill check to see if you're able to sneak up on this guy. So rolling, and you're gonna have an advantage. So rolling first one, stop. 19 plus 6. All right, so so you have advantage on this one. So I'm gonna roll a second hand because you're literally invisible. 19 plus 6 is 25. Second one, okay, yeah. So it's 25 is the actual roll. You sneak up on the purple person, saying, the purple guy is like, listen, the glorious dragon Vector will spare you if you just turn yourselves in. I don't understand the problem here. We can totally be reasonable about this, as this person's shouting. And as they're doing this, we're going to roll an attack roll for you, but you're going to have advantage because they don't see you coming. And wait, where the hell are you? There you are. You sneak up, and swing. You make an attack while you're visible right behind him, trying to do it all Ezio Auditore Assassin's Creed style. So here comes your attack roll with advantage. Rolling and stop. 4 plus, what was the other one? Combat 7, not so great. That's 11. Yeah, that's not good. So let's try this. Let's try your second one. You have advantage, remember? And stop. Oh. Well, that's bad. 10 or 11. This is bad. How did... He rolled a 13. Plus 5. You decloak as you sacrifice your... Ooh, this is bad. Fate hates us. I'm afraid so. You rolled really bad. Shit. And you swing at him, and the dragon thug guy reels... Oh, wait, no. I want... There we go. And... Boop. The dragon guy reels back as you fail to get him, and he's like, you imbecile! You almost killed me with that thing! And then you realize at that very moment who the person in the purple armor actually is. You realize that's the dragon transformed into the form of a human wearing purple armor. That's why. So, as all the guards see this, you have a surprise attack. You have one last chance to attack this guy before he has a chance to really do anything to get away from you. You have one chance. After this, you're going to be absolutely fucked up the ass. So you got to be really careful here. Boom. And boop. 13 plus 7. Soft 20. Versus... Wait a minute. Oh, it's a surprise attack. I forgot. Rolling. And... Okay. So soft 20 versus... Oh. Okay. He rolled a 10. He had disadvantage because he was surprised. And you had advantage because you had the sword, because he's literally a dragon. As he's reeling back from you. Oh, no! Get away from me! Don't get away from that thing! You rush his ass with the sword. And you shove it right through the eye hole. Right into the head. He doesn't scream. He roars as he transforms into his true form. I need to draw a dragon now. He transforms into his true self, the dragon. But it's not very long lived because let's see here. It's not very long-lived because you literally stabbed the dragon in the face. There we go. There we go. And you have stabbed the dragon in the head. He's like, he's like, the sword is right in the dragon's head. And it's sticking out of his head. It's right in his head, right into his brain. And the dragon is thrashing around violently, like, whoops, wrong one. Like, oh god, stop it, ow. The dragon is howling and roaring in pain as the sword is stuck in its head. He tries to pull the sword out of his face, but he can't, because as soon as he does, he takes even more damage. He starts thrashing. All the thugs are like, wait, he's dying? We're gonna be free? And the dragon's like, you bastards! You were supposed to serve me! Ah! And then the dragon falls over dead with the sword sticking out of his head. All the thugs are like, screw this. And they all run away. The dragon dies. You reclaim the sword. Even though you had the botched assassination attempt, but you managed to follow. You managed to double tap, or managed to follow up. The crowd, the townsfolk rush you, and they all hoist you up and start cheering your name. Chat, chat, chat. You are the hero of the day as the dragon dies, and you are the best Giga Chad Peepo ever. Ever! You succeed in your quest. Mission complete! Well done, guys. Well done. Well, that's what I got for you tonight. I'm pretty tired. So. Bask in the glory of victory. Yeah, you killed a dragon by stabbing him. Wonder what they'll do with the dragon. What do you think? Anytime a dragon dies in D&D, people start carving it up for its bones, its meat, its blood, its sinew, its tendons, everything. Everyone uses everything that has to do with a dragon when it dies. Anyway, I'm pretty tired. I've been tired all week because I've been off one of my meds because I've been kind of debating whether or not it's the right dose or not because something's not right. Anyway, but I'm happy that we were able to run this one. I'm pretty tired, so why don't we find someone to raid? Let's go here. Do you guys have any suggestions? Oh, Wingding is there. We can raid them. Why not? Alright. Let's get a raid started there. Alright, we're gonna go over to Wingding. I think they're playing Hunt Showdown. Wow, they play a lot of Hunt Showdown these days. How interesting. I wonder why. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much. I am going to try, emphasis on try, streaming tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I want to try to do it anyway. If I'm able to stream tomorrow, then I'm going to try and stream Amnesia: The Dark Descent in honor of Spooky Month. So, anywho, if that's going to work out tomorrow, then I'll let you know. If not, I'll let you know as well. So, anyways, we're going to raid, and thank you to everyone who came. Thanks for playing, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye, everyone.